Hello everybody, it's Ash the Pilot. As you can see, I'm on Payday 2. This video is going to be about my inventory, my skills, and my masks. You know, just the general things. Show you my skill tree. Because the videos, I'm going to be making a few more Payday videos now because Mike loves them. He laughs and he just thinks it's really enjoyable. And I love this game in general. I've got a lot of time spent into it. Level 71. I'm going to put off at the start. This is what my character currently looks like. With my current loadout I've currently got equipped. But we'll go into skills. And I've got, okay, wait for it. A Mastermind Enforcer Ghost Hybrid class, right? Okay, so we'll start with Mastermind. I, first of all, have got the medical bag in case anybody ever needs... In case everybody else has got ammo, I'll be able to take a medical bag. That's where it started. I then noticed that, I started looking into the perks, and this one's a Combat Medic. I give them a 25% damage bonus for 10 seconds. I get one, sorry, if I revive one. And then I aced it because it gave them more health when I did revive them. I then got increased stamina for me and my crew, just the general helpful perks. More cable ties so I can tie more people down. Reduce the assets, that's for when I go in the mission, you know, you can get like the escape driver, maybe have blueprints for a map, that type of thing. I get that. This is a really important perk when I'm doing stealth. This allows me to do answer 4 pages instead of just the general 2, and a special 15% against marked enemies if I mark them. That's when I press F and a little red line appears around them. Another important one for stealth is the Dominator perk. That makes it possible for me to intimidate people a lot easier. I ace that as well. And then I have the Jugger perk. That then allows me to, if I dominate, like, say, a police officer, I am then able to take his handcuffs off of him and he will fight for me. So that is really helpful. If I'm doing stealth and there's 6 guards, I can handcuff one, make him fight for me, and then handcuff a second one. We'll then go into Ghost, and in here I got the ECM jammer, like always, and then I make more or less, this is just specialised in moving as quickly and efficiently as possible and getting rid of evidence I left behind. Nothing else than that. As you can see here, the time before stamina regenerates is reduced by 25%, and the rate of stamina is increased by 25%. And I aced that, so I got a 25% sprint speed increase and 25% chance of dodging enemy fire. That's really useful. I then went in aced cleaner, which allows me to bag body bags and throw them. Bag people in the body bag and then throw them. Also 5% against special enemies. As you watch over and over, you'll notice I have also spec'd into taking its special enemies out. That includes bulldozers, cloakers, who I refer to ghosts. If you ever hear me say ghosts, that's what I mean. Shields, tasers, all those guys. And then aced fast hands. It allows me to bag and interact with loot items 25% faster, and then I can increase it by another 50% by acing it. Shinobi, once again, increases everything by speed, walk speed by 25%, and crouch speed by 10%. That's really good for stealthing as well, you can get around easily. And enemies are 95% quieter when shot or meleeed to death. So, that's all I do for stealth. Now I go into Enforce, and this is where I've really planned it out quite a lot. So, first of all, started with an ammo bag. I went to Transporter, so I can carry bags 50% faster and throw them 50% further. That's why I can throw bags pretty much everywhere. I used this perk as well. This is really good. This allows me to put down an ammo bag and fire non-stop for 5 seconds without depleting any ammunition. That also includes the bag. The bag does not deplete any ammunition. I aced it, so it goes up to 10 seconds, and I'll show you what that will do later. And then 25% more efficiency at threatening enemies, up to 50% after that. Die Hard allows me to use my primary weapon in Bleed Out. That's when my health has got so low I can't even stand up. And instead of just holding a pistol or a secondary shotgun, I'll be able to pull out my primary and kill everything around me without a problem. This perk I just got because I just thought it'd be helpful, where I deal 15% more damage if surrounded by 3 enemies. Pumping Iron, just do more melee damage, not really that good. Reduce camera shake, get rid of flashbangs. This is just a point that I had to spend to get to the next tier. And this is a really good one. This is what I specialise in, shotguns mostly. This one increases my stability with all shotguns by 25%, and then it increases damage by 35% as well. And you'll see what that does to my shotguns later on. And then eventually it got a perk that allows me to put 2 ammo bags down. I'm eventually going to get the perk which allows me to put additional 200% ammo, but currently that's another 8 levels away, 7 levels away, and I'd rather get something else. Then with the Berserker, so the less health I have, the more damage I do, and when my health is below 25%, I'll do 250% more melee and saw damage. That's just going to the portable saw, which allows you to open up safety deposit boxes and doors really quickly. Instead of having to picklock them, you just get a saw and cut through them. Then finally this one, which increases my ammo capacity by 25%. So if you have no idea what this is on about, I've probably lost you already. But those are my perks, and I'm now going to show you my inventory. Every one of these guns I do use, okay? And we'll start with that. The AMR rifle is... I'll just go for the ones I use the most. This is what I will use if I just feel like using an assault rifle. It's extremely kitted out to increase damage, mobility, and stability. As you can see, I'll equip it. These are the stats here. This is what, on the right hand side, is what it started out as, and this is what it is now. The only thing that's decreased is concealment, and that's how much you can hide it. It's not a stealth weapon, so obviously I'm just leaving it at that. Also, you can see here where it says skill. This is what the perks have done to upgrade it. So you can see one perk is giving me plus 2 damage. The one that gave me 25% more ammunition has given me 23 more bullets. And mods are things like, say, on this one I've got a long barrel, so this is what it looks like with the long barrel. You can see it's like comes up to the edge of the screen, and then without it, it's a lot shorter. This is my favourite gun, or my most used gun. This is my shotgun. You can tell it looks very nice. You can definitely kill in style with a gun like this. The damage for this is 98, which is, I believe, one of the highest guns you can get when it comes to damage, apart from 1. Which is my second shotgun, the Moscone 12 gauge shotgun. Just a double barrel shotgun, and it fires as quick as you can click, because you can see they have 2 triggers, and each trigger sets off a single barrel, so literally you can just pull your finger back and hit both triggers and both barrels will fire. That's how it works in real life, that's how it works in the game. So that thing can fire as quick as you can shoot, give or take a little bit. And that damage is 119. You may notice I also have a second one here. But this one is modified a little bit, so we see this is the first one. Really long barrel, really long stock, and then there's this one which I use for stealth, which basically just completely changes it to a single-handed double barrel shotgun. This is really good for stealthing because the concealment is really high, and I'm almost undetectable. I then have the light machine gun if I'm asked to cover a vault door. Say we're inside a safe, a vault, and there's cops running through. You just aim this thing in the general direction, you'll kill everyone. It's just how it works. And finally, the saw that I'll use to cut doors open, and safety deposit boxes. If I'm ever going to go in stealth, I will definitely take this shotgun, and I will then also take this little pistol here. This is the Interceptor 45 pistol. It's very high. It's really easy to hide, and it's got a really I forgot what the word is. You can't hear it. It's silenced. Not much damage. It just sometimes take 1 or 2 bullets to hit someone if you don't hit them in the head. This is also... I'm just going to go through the general things like I say always. This is my secondary shotgun. If we're going into a firefight with overkill, I will take this guy with me. This could prove very, very handy in the middle of a firefight. And this is more like a showing off pistol, right? This is my Desert Eagle with a long slide and a monolith silencer with an extended magazine, bling grip, and flashlight. Oh yeah, and marksman sights, I think they're called. And this is just here just to show it off, you know, to say, look what I've got. This is amazing. You all need to bow down in front of this gun. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's one of those shelf guns. Swedish K, this is also... Actually, this is a more concealed weapon, I believe. Yeah, this is the most concealed weapon. I made this earlier today. It's a submachine gun, silenced, and I folded the stock away, so it's really easy to hide. This is what I'm going to be using from stealth heists from now on. The videos you've seen so far, I have been using this. But I've just, in the last literally 10 minutes, been able to upgrade this. I had to get the folding stock so it's more concealed, and I'm going to be using that from now on. And more or less the rest of the guns, like this Python, it's not Python, sorry, it's a Bronco, and this Cobus 90, they're just Shoguns as well. That I just have to take up space, you know. I like to say I've got a lot of things. For knives, I use that thing, the Krieger blade, I presume it's called, because it does a decent damage and it doesn't take too long to swipe with it. Most people, I do see most people use this one. It just seems to be one of the best stats. However, this does look really nice, and sometimes if you just want to go with style, you can take this barbed edged knife, whose name I've forgotten. The Trautmann knife, I've just butchered that name. Ammo bags, and now we're going to go to the masks. I'm just going to go through all the masks, and yeah, okay. This is one of those, you know, masks we think to yourself, this is going to look really cool, and then it's just an absolute failure. That's what this is. This is the Dr. Crime, one of my favourite masks designs. I like the shape of it, but I put a really weird colour. I didn't give it enough attention when I was making it, and I kind of butchered it, but I like to have it still on show. This is one that I usually wear when I want to, when I feel like, if I'm going to be leading a group, I like to wear something that looks official and more powerful, which is this, which is it's like a police officer helmet, but I put a bronze tint on it. Makes it look darker, but a lot better, more official. But then got this mask, which is when we're going to go to a pure slaughter. It's just this mask, which is probably one of my favourites, but I don't wear it that much anymore. This is my very favourite mask model, and I have a few issues with it, but I just love looking at it from here, and you know, that is terrifying. And this is just another one that I used to use all the time, one of my favourites, but over time I've just stopped using it. It's just skull, pretty threatening. And now we're going to go to what I'm currently using in my past heist, one of my favourite ones. This is the a shrunken head with red, white and blue background with like a computer chip design on it. And it may look really weird, but the thing about Payday is the weirder your mask looks, the better it is. That's what people you tend to start to notice. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to very quickly take two of my favourite guns. That's the wrong button. I've already got it equipped. And I'll meet you in the safe house. Okay, now in the safe house, I'm going to very quickly show you my actual vault. I've not got that much money in the offshore account as I usually used to have, because recently I've been buying contracts like the framing frame one, where you gain very little money, and it's pro jobs. So if I fail it at all, I'll lose the money. I've been doing that quite a lot recently. The rest of the money is spent in cash. So all this money, I think the $100 bills, yep, $100 bills, all of these are what I have to spend, and when this table fills up, it makes another little bag. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you just what this shotgun can actually do. Also, there's my masks at once. That's a nice little frame right there. All the guns put up on the side, you know. Anyway, we're going to start with the Swedish K. So what I'll do, press this little button. This is just what I'm going to use for stealth missions from now on. So say I'll just, you see there's not much recoil when you're crouched. Takes enemies down pretty quickly. But I want to show you what this shotgun does. Okay, I'll show you what it does normally. So you aim, one fire, two fire, reload. And you can fire, that was both shots I just fired then, okay? But watch what I can do with that perk. It allows me to fire non-stop for 10 seconds. As you can see, this is one of the guns that I think this gun does the most damage with the perks I've got that any of the guns can do. And I'm using it as if it's just an assault rifle. And yes, it's extremely inaccurate. It depends how you time your shots, obviously. If you leave a few seconds between them all, you can tend to do it. And this is my skill tree. Every video you will see, whether it be stealth or just pure out firing at everything I can see. This is the thing I'll be using. These are the skills, the weapons I'll be using. You'll expect to see them a lot, see them change definitely. And yeah, that's it. I'm not sure if I showed you this gun, by the way. That's a sniper rifle in testing. I got that just to test it out. You see though, not always the most accurate of guns. That's without moving my moving my mouse. But aim, like always, down the sights, you'll always guarantee you hit it. And if you're aiming for someone's head, they're not really going to live to tell the tale. So I'm going to, well, basically, thanks guys for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you. See you guys next time. Goodbye.